Welcome to Mahjong and Mics, where tiles click, the stories flow, and strategy meets laughter.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're here to bring you all things Mahjong. Whether you're a seasoned player or just shuffling in for the first time, we've got you covered.
So grab your tiles, pour yourself some tea,
or something a little stronger,
and let's get started.
Okay,
here we are.
We are back for another awesome Mahjong and Mics episode.
We cannot wait to tell you guys about our experience at the tournament.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of people message like they want to know, they're interested too. So I'm excited we finally did it.
Me too. I think a lot of our listeners are probably like us. They've never been to a tournament before.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe we need to start with our usual
Mahjong moments. Yes. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I think I will because I don't have any. Like, I have the tournament.
That makes me sad.
It makes me so sad too. There's been so much going on. So prior to the tournament, though, I do think, and I did not write it all down, you and I kept practicing a lot, and I'll give it to you. I think you were ahead on games.
I feel like we were pretty even. If I was ahead, I would remember it.
Well, I think I'm remembering for you. I do think you were ahead of me. Not by a ton.
Not by a ton. I think we're so evenly matched.
I think so. But you have some Mahjong moments.
I have a lot, so just prepare yourself. Because I want to. Okay, so obviously the tournament one we'll get into later.
Yep.
But I had Tristy and Shelly came over. We had a very casual gameplay, and I lost every game.
What?
Mm-hmm. And you know, and we played walls because Tristy and Shelly are going to start playing at Mahjong with Jens.
Oh, right.
With me and Lisa and Stacey. And
so no more messy.
Yes. So I was like, okay, you guys, we're going to. So I made them practice, and I'm kind of annoyed because they won. It was 5 games, and let me tell you what, they were beyond tickled pink.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm texting those ladies when we get done here.
So that it was still a great day. We had so much fun catching up. And then, I went to Chicago, and Sydney and I are always even matched, 2 and 2.
I love that.
We didn't get a whole lot in.
You were really busy. You guys did a ton on your trip.
A ton. We went to Sydney is moving back this way.
Woo-woo.
And so we kind of got in places we hadn't been before.
Yeah.
So we did lots of things. Hamilton.
Making the most of the big trip. I love that.
We did. We had a great time. So she did play with me. Against her, I think she was tired and would rather have had a nap, but we played.
You played.
Mm-hmm.
And you did spend some time in an airport.
I did. And here's what I'm going to say for my Ingo, is that these are direct flights. And the first flight took off at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, rough.
And so I'm going to give myself that.
Yes, agreed.
But still, the airport recognition saga continues. I am going to hope that when we go to the beach this summer and we're in the Dallas airport, that someone from Texas...
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I feel confident about this.
I'm going to just send out a message on stories and say, I'm going to be in the airport. If
somebody meet me
there. I'll meet you at gate B7.
See you then.
See you then.
Well, I think we need to move into our shout-outs.
Yes, I think we are going to take away the sting for a while. We're just doing shout-outs.
Oh, shout-outs. Shut-outs.
Shut up.
Okay, but we really want to shout out Mockingbird and Magnolia, who put on just a fantastic tournament, you guys. Like, it was lovely. It was
organized.
Yes, so well done. And I just love them
and Rick
anyway.
Are rock stars, and
really
I feel
are.
like we're good friends.
I know. It was a lovely tournament.
It was so good.
Shout out to them for hosting us.
No, it was such a great event. So shout out to Mockingbird and Magnolia.
Yes.
And then we have, in my little adventure in Chicago, I have been wanting to visit the Lily Pad Mahjong Parlor.
I know, I'm
for a
so
long
jealous.
Time. Yeah, and so it's an artist owns it, Kathy Lancaster.
Okay.
So she has this very successful she's an art business, and now she's combined like the studio and the Mahjong studio.
Oh, I bet it's stunning.
It was. So that's all over on socials, but this is the funny part.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, okay, this is going to be my travel recognition. So anyway,
you're walking into a Mahjong parlor.
Yeah, it's down in Wrigleyville. So my family wanted to go in that area. We went to some cool bars and dinner there. But anyway, so I was like, take me here, Sydney. Google map me here. So we walk in and it says closed. And I was like, oh, oh, darn. And so the door was open.
Oh, the door was unlocked. So it's a little bit of a Goldilocks situation.
It was. So I peek my head in. There's 3 women, Kathy being one of them, look up, and they're like, we're closed. And I was like, well, and then I thought, when they saw me... They'd be like, oh my God, it's the podcast superstar.
Of course, come on in.
Yeah, that did not happen. No, they were so gracious, and me being the pushy person that I am, I was like, hey, I have a Mahjong podcast. And, Sydney and Clay were laughing their hiney off.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, going, oh, podcast superstar. But anyway, I just burst my way in, and they were very gracious because it was really rude what I did. But anyway, the place was as delightful as I thought, and Kathy went away from her busy schedule and showed me the place and took pictures with me.
It looked cool. The videos are beautiful.
It was so cool. And Sydney is going to start being a sub there when they need a sub for their, I guess, their open plays or their league play.
My sister needs to do that. Tammy, you listen. Go check this place out. You live in Chicago. Go.
It's so cool. Yes.
This is
Stop
awesome.
by. And I'm just teasing about... Well, I thought maybe I had a chance that they might know who we are. But no, they were so kind because they were closed.
Well, sure. That is really nice of her.
I was like, I came all this way. I really want to see
I
you.
really want to jump in.
I know.
That's so fun.
So that was delightful. So shout
Yeah.
out to them and their beautiful place.
Well, next time I visit my sister, I'm going. I cannot wait.
You, your sister, and your mom need to look. They have open
Yeah.
play dates.
We want to do that. I think
I
that'd
think
be cool.
they were like on.
We'll probably take Eleanor. She'll probably beat all of us.
Yeah. So for sure, so delightful. Actually, I feel like we're friends now. So
I love that.
it was good.
Okay, so we also want to shout out Dear Maj. Yes. Kimberly Aliber. She's these really awesome instructional videos, you guys. If you're not following her, you need to. She's fantastic to watch. And all of our friends watch her.
Yeah, well, Lisa is fangirling. When she found out that we met
her.
Yeah. She was like, what?
I know.
So anyway, we just want, if you aren't following her yet and listening to her awesome videos, you need to.
And she's just lovely
Gracious,
in person.
kind,
Love her.
delightful. And she's so stylish.
I know.
I was like, where'd you get that sweater?
Let us know.
Yes. So anyway, those are our good shout outs.
Those are good ones. Okay, we got to get into today's stuff because I'm excited to share the recap.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we did, listeners. We went to AI and we said, okay, interview us about our tournament experience.
Yes.
And so you're going to hear the questions AI wanted to ask us.
We are being interviewed.
Oh, I feel so fancy now.
Okay.
First question. What were your expectations going in?
Are you going first?
It doesn't matter.
Go
Go.
ahead. Oh, I think I'm kind of like you. I didn't really have any. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, there was some angst about it. Like,
Yeah.
I think we just built it up for so long.
Right.
We need to play in a tournament. We need to play in a tournament.
Well, and the girls kept saying, like, this is kind of a more laid-back tournament. Well, I have no frame of reference. I don't even know what that means. So I don't know what I expected. But it was
I guess
awesome.
I had some preconceived that played. I've seen on social some horror stories about.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't expect any of that, though. 'cause
No, not at
It's
this
such
one.
a light, positive. I don't know. I didn't expect any.
I thought it was a great place to dip our toes in.
Agreed. Great.
I felt
first.
good about that.
Yes.
Well, and actually, after talking to Sydney and Brooke when they were on the podcast,
Yes.
their experience in Kansas City was so positive.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, no, great first. I didn't really know what to expect.
I didn't either, but it came out positive. It was great.
It came out positive. Yeah.
Okay. What were you most nervous about?
Well, you and I brag on our total domination and carnage
know.
daily. So I was like, oh my gosh, Tina, if we go there and do not lose a game or are dead or
I kind of assumed I was going to tank it. I mean, that I was nervous about that, like looking
yeah, for
stupid.
sure. I was nervous about that. I was like, oh my gosh, we brag on ourselves all the time.
I had 3 goals. Don't look dumb, don't get dead, and try to win 1 game. Like, those are my big goals. And also, I was terrified that I'd be paralyzed over the deal. Like, I'm pretty quick. I really am. But sometimes, every once in a while, I get some weird hand, and it paralyzes me. I think, oh my gosh, can't make a decision. But that did not happen, which I'm so glad I was not paralyzed.
I was worried more about, because I don't know if I I'm going back to every year when the card comes out.
Yes.
And you get paralyzed for like a day.
I do. Yes.
And I never did. I think
we'll see if that happens
weird.
this time because we've only been playing for a couple of years. It'll be interesting what happens because you got your 2026 card in the mail and I have not.
I know, but I did loan you.
I know you
Look
did.
At me.
I got
sharing.
the loaner. I got
you
it.
Got the
you sharing, which is good.
My biggest thing was I didn't want to break because we play with so many different rule variations with different groups that I didn't want to result in a dead hand. So I was nervous about breaking a rule.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was nervous at first about doing the 4 games an hour. So there was 2 categories you could be in.
We should tell our listeners.
Yes.
2 divisions.
You could be in the 4 games an hour, which I think is probably traditional.
Probably.
Tournament play.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do 2 games an hour. And so I'd started I went down. I started at the top with Drake, and I went back down.
Always with the Drake reference. I love it every time.
And that's literally, I know 3 songs of his. But anyway, that one is stuck.
Well, and our listeners should know Ninja Jana, who is awesome as a player.
So good.
She came with us.
Yeah.
And when Jana chose the 2 in an hour division, I was like, I have no business.
Well, she's played in like tournaments with her league.
I know. So I thought, why am I in the 4 in an hour if Ninja is not doing 4 in an hour?
I just kind of panicked and I was like, what? You took one for the team.
I really did. But really, I do think you and Jana would have been rock stars in that division. You'd have been totally fine. If I could do it, y'all could do it. I mean, for sure. No doubt in my mind.
Right. We'll get into the skill level.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
AI wants to know, did you prepare and how?
I think we both did.
Yeah, we did. With each other.
Yeah, I mean, work Wednesdays, Tina and I made it really clear, like, our table will be all league
This
rules.
is the tournament table. You can join us or not.
And it was usually just me, you, and Tyler.
Concealed. Smarty Stephanie
yes,
would join
she
in.
would some. But, so we kind of had training for a good 4 weeks. Wasn't that what
we
you
did.
say?
I think so. Yeah, and also I did try to focus. Like, I literally would pull up on my card and think, okay, what hands are the pivotable hands? Because I wanted to be just really well versed in that so that I could think quickly on my feet.
Do you know what's funny is for Van Beth, in the live episode, and she was like 3-6-9 because there's low, middle, and high. Yes.
Odd and even. It's kind of a great category.
And when she said that on stage, I wish that it would have been videoed because I wish that my facial expression would have said, never thought of that.
Brilliant. She is so brilliant.
We knew this, but it was like, okay.
What a great thought. I never thought about that category.
So I studied the card too, and then they sent their guidelines.
Oh yeah, we read through those rules a couple of times.
You were so surprised though that I had done it. Because Tina I knew would highlight, tab, mark, and I was like, I did. Yeah. I
forgot about that.
No.
I brought it in the car to read out loud, and you're like, oh yeah, I read those. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, she was so pleasantly surprised that she was not carrying the team again.
No. So speaking of surprise, moving into during the tournament, AI wants to know what surprised us the most.
And do you think we should tell the people that have never listened before we get actually in this, what's it like when you show up? Or do we?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Well, I mean, just because
we register. I mean, what they did for us is we got little name tags and we were assigned a wind. So I was north all day long. What were you all day?
Did we move up the table?
You were also north, yes.
Yeah, we were both north. So we were the same position all day, and so north would move up a table after
in between each round. And Jana she volunteered to be east, and she kept score, and so she stayed at the same table the entire day. And I don't know if all tournament works that way, or if they got that idea from Kansas City. I have no idea. This is my first time ever, so I don't even know.
So Tina played. So me and Jana did 2 games an hour. Are we going to get into that? Am I going ahead?
Yeah, go for it.
So Jana and I played 2 games an hour, and then Tina did 4 games, which I think is more traditional.
Probably.
Tournament
I'm
play.
guessing.
And so they would have the hour up on the timer.
Yep.
And then East would turn in the official scores, and you would sign off on it.
Yeah, it's very official. You validate the scores.
Yeah. And so you had so I had 4 games before lunch, and Tina had 8.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
So glad for that lunch break. My brain needed it.
It was so good, though.
And it was an awesome lunch.
And then we got there. Okay, we got to tell them. We'll get into that. Let's go during the tournament. Yes.
So Well, I think, okay, what did surprise me, how easy it was to get 4 games in an hour. My groups always had some leftover time at the end. And I was surprised there was a table of 3 players. Like, I don't know if there was a no-show or what happened, but here's the thing about that. And I don't mind playing with a 3-player, but because we're playing league rules, there's no Charleston. You know, you and I usually do Bob, and Bob kind of swaps out during the Charleston.
Yeah.
No Charleston for 4 games in a row, and it is brutal.
Isn't that? I think Jana had that twice too. So there
She
must
might
have been a
have.
table in my division.
Each division,
I
maybe.
never hit the 3.
Okay.
For
Well, that's
whatever
good, because
reason.
that no Charleston, whew. I mean, you can do it, but it is not fun.
Did it make it go longer then? Because you're not having
No, it's kind of the same.
same.
It's fine.
Well, mine was even. My division was much more laid back. So, guys, it's almost like we were at 2 different tournaments in a way.
Oh, totally. You all
Yeah.
should know. So my half of the tournament, like in the room, like, we're all serious, dialed in, doing the things, da-da-da. What I love is I always knew where Michelle's table was because it was always the loudest and definitely the most fun. It doesn't matter where you sat, that place was a party. And I could hear you across there, and I was like, oh, they're having so much fun over there.
I think I felt like almost bad for Tina.
Mine was fun, but it was a different kind of fun. It was like
Yeah.
a challenge kind of fun.
No, yeah, it totally. And I don't know why. I just was like, I cannot mentally. So mine was much more laid back. Everyone was nervous, but I was surprised too. Everyone was a little as nervous as I was until the game started. But I was, because I knew my game was going to be different. I was like sucking down the mimosas at first.
Oh, y'all.
And so like after the 3rd one, I was like, I gotta get myself off and get back into my Diet Coke. But because
Well, it was funny.
I love
So
them.
before the very first round started, I'm sitting at my table. I'm getting to know my table mates, like learning who they are.
I'm going around,
Michelle
fluttering
is
around.
floating like the social butterfly that she is, and she comes over to visit and say a nice word. And I'm like sharing tips with her because my table mates were so kind. They were sharing tournament tips. They were so nice. Maybe Michelle is tipsy. I don't know. Like
I was. And we were taking
no, not really. But
we were taking pictures with friends.
oh, we were. It was so much
It
fun.
was fun.
Yeah.
No, I did dig the mimosa bar.
We had a good time. We both had a good time.
No, just you're right though. It was a totally different one.
Yeah.
I think I would have had fun in your side too. It was
You
just,
would've.
I just eased into the mimosa bar.
and all your new friends.
Oh, my new
And
friend.
your leisurely 2 games in an hour.
I was looking over at Gina going, oh.
Brutal.
Yikes. Cheers. No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So they want to know what tripped us up.
Oh.
Okay, here is what is so frustrating to me.
Are we going to, we skipped one. Are we going to
Did
go back
we?
to that? How is tournament
Oh.
play different from casual play?
Thank you. How was tournament play different from
Look at
casual
me
play?
producing.
Look at you.
Okay, so what, do you want to go first? Do you want me to?
Well, I mean, just the speed pressure. Like,
Your speed pressure.
it was a little different. It was fine, but you were always very aware of the clock.
Yeah.
And here's something I never even thought about. This is what my little table mates at the first table said. Because when you get a wall game, everybody gets 10 points, right? Well, when you get down to it and that clock is running down the time and you're like, no one's going to Mahjong. Like, so either everyone gets nothing because they just, time called, or everyone just starts discarding to push for the wall game. So at least everyone gets 10 points. I thought, I don't know that I would have known that intuitively, but they said it out loud and I was so grateful. It never came to that for my side of the room,
right.
but I was
Did the other
prepared.
tables
I have no
do that?
idea. I don't know. I would assume.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. And then sitting with strangers, that was, new, different, getting
It's
to know new
different.
people.
We had to be on our...
Yeah. Best behavior.
We're called otroverts. Oververts or something.
What does that mean?
I just read it. I saw it on Instagram, so it has to be true. But it's like you're not a true extrovert or an introvert. You are like, you love to be social, but only on your terms.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
this might be us.
Like a little...
Yeah.
Like, I'm so social till I'm not, and then I'm like ready to go home, get out. It's 8:30, go to bed.
An otrovert.
I think that's how they said. I think it was extrovert.
Oh, okay. That's a new title. I like it.
Yes, you're
I'm gonna
welcome,
stick with
listeners. Okay, mine was the scoring freaked me out.
That was new for both
so
of us.
I was really glad. Well, I told Sydney and Brooke
Please don't make us east.
Yeah,
Please don't make us do that.
they didn't want to see
We will leave.
my
I'm just kidding.
star temper tantrum. They were scared. Sitting new people, that was different. And then what did I put there? Most rounds table. This, I guess just I didn't know what to like most rounds, so I don't know why.
Because y'all finished early.
Yeah, so we would play our 2 official, get our scores in, sign off on them, and then we would have like 20 minutes left over, and we'd play.
You just hang out like social play for 20 minutes.
We played like messy.
I love that you say that so discreetly. Messy.
We played messy. And then we would like get another.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was much more laid back, and I'm looking at Gina's sweat.
The sweat pouring off my face. Can I finish? Will I look like an idiot?
It reminds me of those gifs. It's Key and Peele. I don't know which one is ever. And he's the sweating one.
I've seen that.
So good.
I love Key and Peele.
There's 30 seconds left. We need 10 points. Yeah. It was
wall game. Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. What tripped you up? I will tell you. And it shows up later, I think, in the episode. Maybe not. I can't remember where I typed this. I could have, and yes, listeners, as you scream at me through the speakers, should have called a dead hand on someone. I should have done it, and I didn't do it. I was nervous. I don't like conflict as a human anyway. Like, I hate conflict. You know this about me, Michelle.
Yes.
Anyway, I should have called the hand dead.
You would drive 2 hours out of the way to avoid any uncomfortable conflict.
1,000%. So me calling somebody dead. I could have and should have done it. And I didn't. And as I'm mulling over the regret of not calling this dead hand in a timely manner, I missed a discard I needed, and I probably could have mahjonged. I know your face. I know the disbelief on your face.
Here's why.
Okay.
1, you don't like conflict. 2, we've never called someone dead.
No, it'd be my first time ever in a tournament.
And I think too, but I think like these serious tournament players.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Serious.
Well, I think just a lot of people play that way anyway.
Yeah,
Our groups don't, but a lot of people do because that is the rules. Like you call
would
people
you do
dead.
it again? Like would you call it dead now?
I think I would, but I want to find like a cute, neat, nice, funny way to say it.
I have it for you.
Oh.
I see dead people.
I see dead people.
To the south of me.
My table mates would be like, who is this nut?
You may or may not be dead.
You may or may not be dead. You need to double check.
Should we analyze this?
Yeah.
Are you dead?
That's a good way to do that. I'm sorry. Are you dead?
I feel like we need to.
Yeah.
Rule book.
Yeah. I should.
That's tough.
I
wouldn't
should've.
have probably.
No, but I think in future, I want to believe that I will. It will be real personal growth.
We're people pleasers.
We are. If I step into that conflict.
You more than me.
Whew. Okay, what about you?
Mine was Miss Joker Swap.
Oh.
And the little girl.
That's painful.
When I say little girl, guys, they're like 35. You know,
10 years younger than us.
I'm like the old lady now. But it like felt so bad. She's like she didn't even want to really tell me.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know. So
it happens.
I don't.
Mr.
I
Joker
was
Swap.
too vain drinking my mimosa.
Maybe. Well, y'all, we did contact Ninja and asked her a handful of these questions as well. And this does make me sad. She said this in the car on the way home. I think what tripped her up is she was not given a Joker during the deal for the entire day. I mean,
that's bad.
It's brutal because you can't pick anything up until you draw a Joker.
Yeah.
Ugh, I felt so bad for her. That's rough.
I would be y'all would have heard it. I would have just put it on live Instagram on the ride home.
Immediately. No Jokers.
I'm too good, but I didn't get a Joker.
Okay, next question. Did you have a strategy or did it go out the window?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, me? Look, there's just
me.
2 of us.
You're talking to me. Yeah, there's just 2 of us in here.
So I just kept with what I always do, really.
Smart.
I mean, and I know that all of our teacher friends do not agree with me, but I will say this.
You lock in early.
People learn differently. Like, brains work differently.
1,000%.
And when I don't lock in immediately, I'm talking pretty quick. Like, when I'm going into the first discard, I don't know what I'm going for, and I'm trying to pivot, and I'm pivoting. I never win those.
Well, ever. Clearly it works for you because you win a ton.
I mean, it does work for me.
It does work for you.
And I don't know, but I'm just, when I start going, okay, I'm in this section, and I could get to, it's very few times that works out for me.
I get that.
It's weird.
I totally understand.
My brain is weird.
Yeah, well.
So many ways. So what did I say? Oh, I stayed true to that style type, and I got lost. So I went in and won the first 2 games. So the first round, So that kind of, I was like,
That's nice.
hey!
Hey!
So, but then the next time I kind of got into my head too much, and I think I was trying to pivot. I was listening to the experts. No, it just, yeah.
Did you work out?
Yeah, I got in my head and started worrying about,
Yeah.
I don't even have a strategy. I still don't. I don't even know. I don't know what it is. What about
Jana, well, we did talk to Jana too, remember? And she was
Yes.
saying that she really she wanted to stick with the hands that she's super comfortable with. And she was dealt 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 all day. Like she had to sit in that odd section, and that's her least favorite.
Me too.
It's brutal when you can't go to your tried and trues.
Fair.
I really had to kind of set aside some of my defensive play just for speed's sake. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I can look at exposures and I can tell when you hesitated on a tile. And, like, Charleston tiles, I did try to track, like, when I was handed a ton of evens from the right hand twice in a row or whatever. But everything else out. Like, I couldn't do any more defensive play than that. My brain was on overload. I could not do it.
It's so funny. The only defense I play on Charleston is like I know what not to pass you, but I do not know what I'm getting.
Well,
or like I'll recognize like.
I'll tell you what,
I feel
though.
that second layer of the Charleston.
When you start playing, maybe this summer, more often with my mom and Firecracker, Lucky Linda and Firecracker, I think you're going to have to. Like, those ladies are insane in what they remember with the Charleston. It's freaky.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, take that, mama. Michelle is ready for the summer.
I'm so scared. Lucky Linda.
I love it. Okay, so they want to know, how did we handle nerves and pressure?
Alcohol. No.
The mimosas.
What did you put?
Well, I think, okay, you work with me every day, many hours. Is this true about me? Because I think it's true. Number one, I was jittery. Like, I just felt kind of jittery. Every time we had a new round with new table mates, like, the nerves would start all over again.
Yes.
I get super apologetic about all kinds of stupid stuff. Sorry. Like, the sweet, darling player that sat across from me the last round, her name was Michelle also, by the way, which is why I remember her. She's only been playing for 4 months. She was calm as a cucumber, and she looked at me, and listeners, I know you cannot see my hands do this. She kind of just put her palms toward the table and kind of spread them out, and she said, like she was trying to calm me down.
Yeah.
I think I get real chatty when I'm nervous. Is this true?
I just think I'm around you too much. I don't know. I mean,
I'm always chatty with you.
you're chatty, and you do apologize. But I think it's our age.
Oh.
I think our generation
maybe.
apologizes a lot.
That may be true. I want to think about that.
Let's try. Me too. I say it too, and I'm like, why did I
Let's
apologize
Google it.
for that?
I'm going to Google that.
Okay. No, I've never noticed either one of those. But what did I put? I just said, like I said, listeners, you're listening to 2 different tournament experiences.
Oh, totally.
So
yes.
mine is just, my category was just so much more laid back. And I did put the mimosas helped.
Absolutely.
You were running out of that. All
Well,
right.
and I think, too, you are more veteran player in your category, so that probably gave you some more confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost
Yeah.
unfair what I did.
No!
No! I mean, I play every single day.
But you only wanted
I
to do
didn't
the
want
2 in an hour.
I did not want the time pressure. Like, I kind of wanted it to go in and have one of us be able to, like, observe more.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I didn't read that registration like newer players and more veteran players. I read it like, do you want to bust out 4 games or do you want to do 2? That's how I read that.
yeah, I mean, but just now that I have the experience, here's my problem, though, my conundrum. Experience-wise, and the amount I play Mahjong, I probably I should be in your category. But I liked the pace. It was more like an open play,
It's more fun.
chitty chatty.
It's more fun for you.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
a different fun.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't read it like the levels were different. I just read it as you got to pick the speed you wanted to go. So I think it's perfectly
I mean, I was with a lot of newer players.
Okay, that makes sense. But I was also surprised. I think because Mahjong is growing so fast and it's having such a moment right now, I was surprised when I would sit down, if we would talk about how long we'd been playing. You and I have been at this, 2 years now-ish?
We're going on 3.
Are we going on 3? And I've been playing longer than probably half the people I played with. And that was a surprise to me. I wasn't prepared for that.
It's very interesting.
No. Okay, let's move on to...
Player personalities.
Kind of. Were there any memorable players or personalities at your table?
I have a great story. I mean, everybody was so sweet.
Yeah, there were some
sweet.
really fun people there. We came away with so many new
One
friends.
sweet woman, she's making her own Mahjong room, and she showed us all the pictures.
You guys are all really chatting it up.
Yeah, we're like all best friends. So I sat with a woman from Little Rock. This is a double story. So Leslie Humiston, and so we're talking, and so guys, it's weird. I grew up in Texarkana on the Texas side, but really it's like Arkansas. So tons of people go to Arkansas. I went to undergrad in Little Rock. I went to law school in Little Rock. So there's all these connections. Yes. So anyway, Leslie and I start talking, and I was like, oh, you're from Little Rock. You know, some of my closest friends are in there. And so her son plays with Kathy's son, golf, all these years. And then I went to law school with her husband. It's so bizarre.
It's an awesome connection.
It is. And then, like, she's good friends with my close girlfriends, my law school
That's so
crew.
wild. It's such a small world.
It is such a small world.
That's really fun connection.
So that was cool. And she was delightful. And she placed third in the tournament.
Good for her. I didn't even remember
really
that.
Pretty love peace mahjong.
Oh, it was a pretty little
like
set.
a pink plaid mat.
So pretty.
Anyway, I thought that was so crazy.
It's awesome.
Yes.
I do love that. We did
What about
meet
you?
so many just kind, gentle souls, very cool, some fun new friends. And then like memorable like personalities. Like one of them that comes to mind. Okay, and this is interesting. I really do want to know about this.
Yes.
And this is memorable because of a strategy this person used. So one of the strategies was, I assume it was a strategy, maybe this was just habit, I don't know. So like when the discard is placed, like her hand is kind of covering it and it's right in front of her rack, and then she flicks it into the middle of the mess of discarded tiles, your face.
I'm so upset.
And as it clickety clacks, you know, it's like 4 bam, you know, 9 dot, whatever it was. And so like make the sound. It's like
like shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. I love shuffleboard. Yes, it was kind of like that. So like you couldn't visually and audibly make the connection quite as quickly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is jarring. And so I assume that's some sort of strategy, probably, I'm guessing. But like,
I'm horrified. And maybe this is something people do.
Well, Jana had mentioned it on the way home. So I do think, and I don't know if somebody else at the tournament did that as well, and that's why she said that, or if she's just played with other people that have done that. But it was sort of a jarring experience. And I thought, okay, if I had had more confidence, and if I did not mind conflict, which we've established I do not like conflict.
2 hours out of the way.
Yes. Then I think I would have been like, kill her with kindness kind of a deal and go, I'm sorry, what was that? 9 crap. Got it. Where is it? Perfect. Got it. And I think I would just do that every single time it came around.
Internally, I'm already thinking, like, are you bowling? Like, is this shuffle? Wait.
I know. What is happening?
But I get not discarding it. And maybe
know.
this is how naive we are, and that's how
Maybe.
big-time players do it.
You know who would know? Avery. I always come back to Avery, Rocky Mountain Mahjong. I cannot wait to have her on because I have a million questions about tournaments.
I'm just going to send her a message because we can do it now.
Well, I think we did. I think she said she was going to, right? Did I make that up just now?
No, yes, we've not even gotten remotely close to the date.
No, we've been real busy. We got to do that, though, because I do think she would know these answers.
It's interesting.
It is. Okay, so that was an interesting personality, but we met just so many neat people. We have new friends. We have new friends, which is so cool.
Yes.
Okay, next.
What is your I can't believe that moment?
This is so fun to share.
Sure.
Well, we told Mr. Concealed this morning. So much fun. My second Mahjong was on a concealed hand. Woo, 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 woo.
Love that.
I felt like such big stuff. I
That
felt like
is
I
big.
really arrived. I was like, okay, not only have I won
You
a
took
game.
Kathy's advice, Kathy Wise's.
I did. She said that was a really good idea. I didn't have any jokers anyway, and it just came together. It was so exciting.
That's really like advanced.
I felt real fancy.
That is.
Yeah, and then I did very first game, first round. I did win that one. I did Mahjong that. And
It gave confidence, didn't it?
it did give me some confidence. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna look stupid, and I got my win out of the way. If I tank the rest of the day, whatever.
Well, good. That's kind of how I felt too. I was like, okay, we've got this.
Now I will admit, like the deal, it kind of gifted it to me. Like it was that the flowers with the 2, 4, 6, 8, and the 2 pungs. It was just handed to me on a silver platter. And so when we started, I was only like 2 away, maybe 3 away. Like, yeah, it was.
There's the podcast superstar.
I think maybe they thought that, but what really happened was I was just gifted a Mahjong.
That's so nice.
I know.
So nice.
What about you? What were your I can't believe it moments?
We were already talking about, I won the first 2 games in round 1, which set the tone for my confidence.
I do love that.
The Joker swap mishap is still
Also a surprise.
weighing on me.
But
I do want to give the news.
This is the greatest ever.
This is the most ridiculous news ever.
I love it.
So we're sitting there and they're doing the awards, and all of a sudden, Leslie won third. And I was like, oh, because I knew I'd won some games throughout the day. So I was like, if anything, I could maybe place third. And it really hadn't even entered my mind. But once Leslie got third, I was like, just laying back, chilling out. And she was like, well, this person is not allowed to play. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think she's going to say me. So I placed second in my division, which I cannot. It's so funny.
It's so awesome because we just didn't want to take it. It never occurred to me, maybe we could win this sucker. And when you got second, it was awesome.
It was awesome. But please know that Jana and Tina were beat up all the way home. It was ridiculous. And I think I was so ridiculous because I didn't have to play them, so I could be extra ridiculous.
I'm not going to lie. She was extra, but it was extra hilarious.
Okay. And I won this awesome set of travel tiles.
Yeah. So much fun.
I know. I'm so excited.
This is so cool.
Just the bragging rights.
So I feel like after that, you got it. I mean, you would do a tournament again, right?
Tomorrow. I still don't know if I'd go in, even though I belong in your category, probably. Now, I would not even come close to placing in your category.
Well, maybe. I mean, sometimes if the tiles go your way, or and you're a good player.
I just thought it was so funny.
You are a really good player.
So that was my big I can't believe it moment.
I love that one.
It was so funny.
It's so awesome. I bet our listeners are real excited.
Well, I guess I will say this. Here's how I feel about the win.
Okay.
You and I play so often with different groups, and sometimes we're playing league rules, and sometimes we're playing towers, and sometimes we're playing messy, and sometimes we have blanks, and sometimes we don't.
Sometimes house rules, sometimes
I'm going to play Mahjong. If you invite me to play Mahjong, however you play Mahjong, we're going to play. Right. So I was a little nervous, though, because, sometimes you read things and they make you doubt.
Right.
If you don't play league rules every single time, then you don't know how to play Mahjong.
Right.
And so, touche. No, I do feel good that I do know how to play Mahjong.
We can hold our own.
I felt good
about it. But it's true, yeah.
Because I was like, well, maybe I don't know how to play. You know what I mean?
We can quickly adjust. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I love that win. It's awesome.
I do love the win.
I love it.
Yes, it was so exciting.
Okay, AI moves us on, and they say, the emotional roller coaster. When did you feel confident?
After round one, probably for both of us.
Well, I don't think I ever felt confident. Even because I won one, I could relax a little. I'm like, okay, I don't look like a total moron. But, I don't think I ever felt confident.
Your pace, though, is completely different. Yeah. I would like next time us to flip-flop.
Maybe.
I definitely think I need to try before an hour.
You would love it. I think you'd be fine. You'd be great.
You know what I was thinking? Clay is going on a boys' trip in May. And I was thinking about, not an official tournament, but having... I can host a lot of people upstairs and downstairs.
That's true. Do you know what I mean? I love that we have gone from Mahjong room upstairs to Mahjong tournament house.
And in the pool.
Yes! You charge for people to come to the tournament, and if they want to play in the pool, they got to pay a little extra.
Well, what we could do is you can
this is so off script. I'm loving this so much.
Anyway, it's in the works, in my head. Or we could get Mahjong Jen to hold a tournament.
Love that too.
Okay,
maybe
going.
Both. Maybe both.
We diverted.
Okay, so when did you feel completely lost?
I keep going back. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just was able to breathe. I was at a different pace. I won one game. And so the rest of the day was just kind of
I got it.
Yeah.
Mine, I had one experience where I felt totally just... I had all of these odd numbers in my hand, and yet they didn't make a hand. They didn't point to any one thing. It should have. It should have made a hand, and it just didn't. I was pivoting and pivoting and pivoting. I pivoted 900 times during that game, and at the end, I get one away, and I was like, finally, I've done it. I could really win this one.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I caught it before I called Mahjong. I had the wrong stinking dragons. I think I pivoted so many times that I forgot what dragon I was going for. I am so glad. And I just admitted it to listeners now. That whole, last several discards, I was really gunning for the wrong dragon, and I would have Mahjonged it at a tournament as a podcast superstar. That would not be good.
I'm so glad that did not happen. And I will say that when I started, I got away from my strategy. So I won the first round, both games. We go into the second one. I can't even remember what I won or when I lost. Maybe I lost. I might have gone winning 2, losing 2. Because I think I won 5 total.
Wow. Out of 8. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's how it went down. But one round I lost both, and I think it's because I didn't commit early.
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of got it in my head. Yeah, it was just weird.
It doesn't work for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Did you get competitive or did you stay chill? I would say from what I heard across the room, you were chill the entire day.
I was chill, but I was like you. I got those wins out of the way. Yeah. So it was kind of just like, I like always winning.
But you could enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I was super competitive or super chill. Like, I think I was having so much fun meeting people and getting comfortable with my first tournament experience. I do think for me, and again, this goes back to me not liking to be confrontational.
Yeah.
I just sort of defaulted to grace because we do that anyway.
Yeah.
So there was one time when I probably could have been competitive and I chose to just be chill about it.
Yeah.
The girl across from me racked the tile as I simultaneously said call. And like, you and I had just recorded that episode about the draw on the discard.
Yeah.
And I knew the default goes to the caller. And East, who kind of facilitates the table, said, oh, yeah, I think she racked it. And I was like, okay. And I just rolled with it. And I genuinely did not, like, I wasn't all ruffled about it. But I knew, I was like, technically it goes to the caller. But I just left it, like, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So I stayed chill, I guess.
Yeah, you did. Look at us being chill.
Look at us.
I know. Lessons learned?
What would you do differently next time?
That's where I'm torn. Do I need to go up skill level? I kind of...
Again, though, I don't think it's skill level. I think it's the speed you want to go.
And I don't... Yes, that's fair. Because I don't want to put...
Yeah.
Everybody I played with...
No, if you're a newer
was
player...
so good.
You might be intimidated by 4. I get that.
See, when I say skill level, I don't mean my skill level. Because clearly... people were better than me.
I hear you.
But what I mean is I just play so much and we play fast.
And you're fast.
I don't know. I would like to see how I would fare in the traditional 4 games an hour.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think you'd be the same. I think you'd be awesome. And I think that you would still enjoy it. And I think you're so quick. I think you'd be like every table I sat at, there was a little bit of extra time. It wasn't like we were duking it out the last few seconds. It's fine.
And I think that's what I mean, guys, with just the time. Do I want to go drink mimosas and be willy-nilly?
Maybe every time. That sounds fun.
I kind of want to see, though, experience what you experienced now.
Yeah, and I kind of want to go experience what you experienced, and I want to be the loud table with the mimosas.
Well, we'll trade it off.
Swippity swap. Okay. What was your biggest mistake?
The Joker swap.
Yeah.
And not sticking to my normal gameplay that second round.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started... I don't know.
Waffling. Janice said that she was 2 away from Maj, and she threw away 7 bam that she needed. Like, I think she was just in her head, and so she's still, a week later, beating herself up about that.
Yeah.
Which makes me sad. I told you about the wrong dragons already. That, big mistake. Yes. Okay, here's my other thing. Not holding another player to the rules, I think, is a little bit of a regret. Like, okay, so I played with this woman, and again, we had just recorded this episode, so I knew this was right. And Michelle
Frizzle, know the rules.
Michelle Frizzle, she had said this, and the rules confirm this. So every Joker swap this person did, and I think there were 3 during that hour, maybe it was a game, I don't know, where she would draw and rack it, and then she would say Joker swap, but she would set it on the table and slide it across, and that's discarded. Like, you have to put it in the person's hand. And I knew it the second she did it, and I didn't call it then, or the second time, or the third time. Our listeners are so mad, they're probably going to cancel us right now. They're like, good night, Tina.
It is, though.
It's intimidating for someone that does not like conflict, and also it was my first tournament ever, and I wasn't feeling real confident.
Well, and everyone knew that.
And her intention was the Joker swap. I mean, whatever. But tournament rules, I mean, I really should have. That is a discarded tile every time. So So that is a mistake. Would I do it differently? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I would like to believe that I would, but it was a mistake. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to call it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very interesting.
You're looking at me with so much pity in your eyes, like, oh, poor
No,
Tina.
I don't think I'm just trying. My thing is, like, what would I have done, too? Well, one, I don't even know if I would have noticed.
Oh, I think so, because we just recorded that episode. You would have.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you would have. So, what was your biggest win, aside from your second place in your division?
Not looking ridiculous.
Love that.
Meeting so many new friends.
I know, that was a big win.
I love the hour lunch. That was a good chicken salad sandwich on the
You have
croissant.
said it 9 times since the tournament. Y'all, she loved the chicken salad sandwich.
I was so
much.
sad that I got full so fast. I was like,
We got to find out where Sydney and Brooke catered from because it was really good.
It was really
And those little
good.
cones that were full of like the fruits and the crackers and the cheese and stuff. Oh, so good.
good cookies.
The cookies were
Everyone likes
good.
a cookie.
Yeah, I put down new friends as well. And just, I'm glad to have my first tournament under my belt. Even if I never do another tournament, I've done one. So
We've
that
done
feels
one.
really good.
We will do another one.
Oh.
I mean, I think I liked it more than you because I was in the more laid back.
Maybe. And I didn't dislike it.
No.
I'm very neutral right now. I'm very neutral.
I don't know if I would. Well, I would travel for
Yeah.
Sydney and Brooks, but I don't know
Yeah,
how.
yeah.
I don't. I wouldn't travel much further than.
Yeah, like if I was looking for another tournament, I would see if anything's going on in our area, so I don't travel
Yeah.
quite so far.
Yeah.
Jana said that her biggest win is that she didn't make any mistakes that would have made her dead. I think she had the same fear you and I
Yeah.
did. Like, she just did not want to get dead. And so she made it out alive, she said.
Jana,
She survived!
She survived.
Which kills me because she is such a great player. Like, it's funny to me that
It's a
she
new
was
experience,
so
so you don't know what to say.
fearful because she's awesome.
so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, what skills, Tina, matter most in tournament play?
Oh, I think choosing that hand. I think, and also maybe knowing your pivotable hands just because of the speed that you kind of have to play at.
I really want to experience the speed. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you and I practiced it and you did it and it was fine.
Yeah. Sticking with what you know. Don't
Smart.
try. I wouldn't play defensively more than I normally do. I tried to notice really what was going
Right.
on.
Well, and can we say this during that time? Because I don't think this is on our outline anywhere. I do think something I enjoyed about the way Sydney and Brooke from Mockingbird and Magnolia did this is that on the scoring, like I know traditional scoring has a different setup, but for the tournament, they were like, okay, if you throw a discard and somebody mahjongs on it and they have no exposures, you don't have a penalty.
Yeah.
You know, if they've got a couple of exposures, we're going to penalize you. If there's 3 exposures, we're really going to penalize you. Like there was a tiered effect on that, and I thought that was really kind and grace-giving because there are so many newer players in that room.
And I think, okay, so I am surprised by this. So most of the players I don't think were from Northwest Arkansas.
I noticed that
because
too.
it's like newer there. Like it's, because it's so
Well,
much in
also,
the South.
They met a ton of those people in the Kansas City tournament, and I
Yeah.
think if you are a tournament person, you travel to the tournaments, I guess.
So, yes, I think that too. They met a lot of good friends in the Kansas City. They also, there's a ton of people from Little Rock. So, anyway, I thought,
cool.
I don't
love
know my
that.
point of that. Oh, I was saying, I think they were doing that. So, they were encouraging people to love Mahjong, encouraging
Yes.
people to participate in
I loved
tournaments.
it.
Yeah, I did too.
I think it was a smart
They're
idea.
so smart.
Yes. Do you have any advice you would give first-time players at a tournament?
I think I said what you did when I looked.
I just said just try it.
Yeah,
just
just
go
do
do it. It's the
If you
best
wanna
way to
do it.
learn.
Yeah, I feel like if you've been playing Mahjong, you can do it.
Jump in.
Like,
It's
I
doable.
think you have to know the traditional rules.
Yes,
and
know your
play
rules.
consistently. And I think you can do it.
I do too.
If me and you can do it, they can do it.
Agreed. 1,000%.
Yeah, everyone's super nice. It's a lot less. Everyone was much nicer than anticipated, and I don't know why I thought it was going to be a different vibe because our experience.
I think we've heard some horror stories.
Yeah, but
No, it's fine.
yeah,
I want to believe that maybe you and I are so delightful. Everybody around us wanted to be delightful too.
exactly. Look,
There's the gavel.
okay, podcast superstar.
Whoop, whoop.
What are we going to say here?
Are there any neat connections you want to share?
As a podcast superstar?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, well, the Leslie story.
I know,
law school,
that was cool.
delightful, and she was a really good player. And then just like we both. So this
Yes.
is from me and Tina, but Andrea from Divine Mahjong.
Okay, I love her.
Delightful. She was funny too. She was like, "Why don't you come on over to our division?"
Oh, yeah, she's teasing.
Yeah, it was so good.
cute.
And then we're actually Tina. I get to message people more because I'm the social media
That's right.
director.
Exactly.
So we both travel to the same place in Florida, so we're gonna try to meet up and play at this new Mahjong studio.
Oh, that's so
it's
fun.
30A Mahjong studio, so we might try to get a open play if our
That's a great idea.
vacations.
How
coordinate.
fun.
I know. And then Carla with the Maj meetup, delightful.
Here is what I love about Carla.
She is so
Okay.
personable and sweet.
So my first table, I mean, we got 10 minutes before the tournament's going to start. I sit down. I want to get to know my new table mates.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody calls them that. I don't know. But anyway, my little friends. And Carla comes and sits down. We're all kind of sharing, where are you from? How long have you been playing? All the things. I just assumed these people clearly didn't know us as podcasters, and that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
so I was like, they could tell there was like this thing going on with you and we had some sort of friendship. And I was like, oh yeah, Michelle and I both. I was like, okay, we have a podcast, and I kind of was downplaying it. And Carla, so sweet, she just lets the cat out of the bag. And she goes, oh, I know who you are. And I said, you do?
So
and she's like, I
funny.
do. And this was the sweetest, kindest, most flattering thing for her to say, whether it's true or not. She was like, I was trying to play it so cool. And I was like, well, I felt like you didn't even know me. She's like, no, I totally know you. I was texting my friends under the table saying, guess who I'm sitting next to?
That's so fun.
I mean, what an ego stroke. Amazing, but also she was so fun. And I will say, she was a fantastic East. Like, she was encouraging, she was kind, but she also facilitated well, did all the scores, did all the things. I'm very impressed with her as a human being in general. She was fantastic.
Yeah, if you're in the Little Rock area, both of these
Yes.
wonderful ladies teach.
Yeah, you need to check them both out. They're just, we're friends. I
know.
love them.
We
They're
got
our friends.
pictures, and then all about Maj. We met her at the OMM conference, so it's fun.
Yes,
reconnecting.
that was neat.
And then Sandra, she has a Mahjong. She has two businesses going, but Journey to Assistal Living, and we'd met her at OMM too.
It's so cool. It's fun to re-see some people.
So fun seeing all the community.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is another fun connection, maybe a teaser for a later episode. We want to do an episode about men who maj.
Yes.
And my first table, I had a gentleman sitting to my right, and we became buddies, and I don't even know him, but I was like, want to be on the show? And he said yes. So you'll be hearing maybe his voice in a future episode, perhaps.
Yes, I love that.
I know, that's a fun
That's going to
connection.
be a fun episode coming
I
up.
know.
Yes.
So, yeah, that was really good. And I do want to say, Mockingbird and Magnolia did such a great job. They really rolled out the red carpet for you and I. Like, they were so sweet.
Yeah, everyone, introduced us.
Yes.
We know our podcast superstars. And the best part, are we going to get into that?
Yeah.
So they did the awards ceremony, and then they're closing it out, and they had us close out our podcast with everybody. So the whole tournament.
Said our little closeout.
Yeah, May Your Jokers be put. Yeah, the
It
whole
was
thing.
so sweet.
That was
It was
so
super
cool.
special. It was really, really neat.
Yeah,
Okay, so we got to round out this episode now. Would you go again?
absolutely.
Yeah, I would too. Well, always with friends. I wouldn't want to do it by myself.
Yeah, I think we can talk. I think our friends were super intimidated. Like, we basically had to drag Jana to come with us.
We did. But I think that they would all do really well. They would love it.
Yeah.
And I dug the scorekeeping. That was the first time I've ever done that before. Like, that was really cool. I liked that.
Yeah, I still can't decide if I would do the 2 or the 4. I think I'm going to have to try the 4 games an hour and just.
Oh, yeah. I think you would love it.
Yeah.
I think you would really, really like. Rapid fire segment. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the best hand you played? Go.
Tried and true 2, 4, 6, 8 with the matching pungs,
Yep.
and then I did the 3, 6, 9.
Yeah, you were really into that. And then mine was just clearly that concealed hand was the best one I had all
Awesome.
day. It was so awesome.
Yes.
And then Jana piped in and said that her tried and true with that chow with all the dragons, that's her go-to.
That's her
Loves
go-to.
it. Okay, worst discard. Well, I actually gave points by gifting a Mahjong discard.
Oh.
Yeah, annoying.
I didn't do that. I don't remember. Actually, I might have. I
You
don't
may not
think
have
I
had
did
a
that.
bad discard, maybe.
The Joker swap was my biggest.
Yeah, you play really well. You may not have had a bad discard. What was your most intimidating moment?
I didn't really have any because I was just in a different tournament.
Right. You're right. It was a
I mean,
different
it was a
tournament.
tournament,
Yeah. I just think I knew I should have called those Joker exchanges discards, and I didn't do it. I think that was intimidating, and I just didn't step into it, and that's fine. It's fine. What was your biggest surprise?
How kind every table was.
No.
I know. And winning second.
I know. That was I put that in. I think that's so awesome because we were so terrified we were going to just blow it.
I mean,
I love it.
I know.
It's so cool. Okay, and here's what Jana said, which is so sweet. Ninja Jana, her biggest surprise was just getting to see all the people ask for our picture.
Isn't that funny?
It's so sweet.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
It is awesome.
Yes. Because we're just like Tina and Michelle to our friends.
Yeah.
We're not podcast superstars.
Well, they know
Even
now.
though I say it to them
We remind them often.
every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do we want to close out?
Yeah, I think so. I think we would just, guys, if you want to do it, try it.
Do it.
It's fun.
It
And
is.
you're meeting people from all over.
Yeah. You'll never know until you try.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay.
May your jokers be plentiful.
And Charleston be kind.